One of these rappers just got exposed by their ex-girlfriend. Iman Shumpert just got took to the cleaner by Teyana Taylor. Iman, you need a couple dollars? I got you over here, but go ahead. Hit that subscribe button. Matter of fact, hit that notification bell. While you ought to hit that like button, because Just Hilarious just went crazy on the Breakfast Club. And I bet Charlamagne wasn't ready for this. But hey man, this fit Supreme 305 with my co-host
Chico Grande, Chico 2 times. Welcome to Tales from the Crib. We are back. We got a lot to talk about. It's going to be a fun episode. I am excited. Welcome to the show. Put in the comment section down below how you're doing. But what's up, co-host?
Man, forget all that. Put on the comment section below. Y'all finna see me and my co-host practice for the WNBA against the Sparks. We finna hoop. We finna ball out, man. Hey, man, we might even do it live stream. But right now, this live right now. Tales from the Crib, episode 198.
What are we doing for episode 200?
I mean, hopefully we be it'll be April. We'll be in LA against the Sparks. I'll be backing down Cameron Briggs. You know,
you can't back her down. You gotta get your weight up, co-host.
What are you talking about? I'm 6'5".
You ain't never been 6'5" in your life.
What?
Unless you're wearing Spice Girl shoes. That's the only way.
I'm 5'9" when I'm stealing it on my wallet. What are you talking about?
You said you 5'9"? I believe.
I mean 9'5". 9'5".
You ain't 9'5". That
You
means
a
you
hater.
have cancer.
What? That's not how it goes.
If you're that tall, there's something wrong with you.
Oh my God! He don't get
Speaking of something wrong with him, I'm ready to start the show. Welcome to episode 198, Tales from the Crib, weekly podcast about what's going on in the world. We're going to talk trash about everyone, a little sports, a little drama, a little something for your mama. But let's go ahead and start the show. Go ahead.
Man, it's crazy out here, man. It looks like Just Hilarious slams the Breakfast Club. Says, I don't know how Angela Yee did 13 years in this place, man. I mean, it's just crazy. If you don't know the story, I'm going to just tell you how I folded out, man. Angela Yee she left the show. Once she left the show, you know, Breakfast Club started looking for a couple people, looking for a person to replace. They did a little interview. Just Hilarious ended up getting a job. After that, Just Hilarious got pregnant. Now, you know, I'm all for female rights. You know, you get pregnant, you should be able to keep your job. But it looks like...
Can she do her job while pregnant?
I mean, you could, but once you get to a certain amount of time...
I mean, right before the end, you got to get off.
Yeah, you don't got to get off. You can... I mean, it's some women that work all the way through. Like, they had a baby, the next day they going to work. I mean,
like a week later.
No, not even a week later. Like 2 days.
4 days.
2 days later, as soon as they leave the hospital.
That's the wrong type of businesswoman.
I mean, hey, she's a superwoman in my eyes, but I mean, looks like here, this story is crazy, man. Not only did Just Hilarious get pregnant, she got pregnant, she left.
Who got her pregnant?
She had a dude the whole time.
No, who's her dude?
He's not famous at all.
Is he a rapper?
No, he's not a rapper at all. He's just a regular dude. I think they already have a kid. This is like their second kid. But okay, so back to what I was saying. So Just Hilarious, she went on pregnancy leave. She ends up finding her friend. I thought she was a friend.
A
replacement called Loren. Loren does the show. Loren does amazing. Everybody killing it. But you already know in the comments, everybody saying like, what's gonna happen when Just Hilarious come back?
We don't need her.
I mean, some people saying that too, like, we don't need her, we don't need her.
That's what
but we got a video right here of, what Corey Holcomb said about it, and it made sense. And then we got what Just Hilarious said that just blew my mind. It's going to be crazy.
Shit. Well, this is what happened at the Breakfast Club. She took that job. She got that job because I think she had a social media presence. I can't imagine why else.
Yeah, that's why, yeah.
So she got that job. And I always said she wasn't talented.
That's harsh.
She got the job and got knocked up shortly afterwards. And the worst thing in the world happened. They brought in somebody who was talented.
Who they bring in?
Homegirl she used to be on TMZ.
Yeah.
She was awesome on TMZ.
She has experience with doing that. When she talks, her voice, I don't know her name.
Yeah.
She speaks
the girl
well.
who is Loren. That girl know what she doing. She knows how to fit in with Charlamagne and the other guy, DJ Envy.
You forgot DJ Envy.
It's like it's seemed. And you could say I'm dissing because that's what you're going to do. You're going to act like I'm hating. I'm not hating. You don't got the it. Your segment could have been good if you knew how to deliver it, right? But now they got somebody doing your segment better than you, and it's just flawless. It's effortless.
Flawless.
And the girl tried to be your friend, and everybody could see you ain't trying to be her friend. So I want to say to old girl Loren, I hope that you get the job, and I hope Les Hilarious has to open up an OnlyFans with that bionic ass body that she bought through robbing the people, perpetrating talent. Cause I want to see you doing bad. Cause I ain't gonna even lie, Les.
We supposed to be a team up that bitch. Not one person comes to my defense at all. Like when I'm like not one motherfucker ever. With this
Doesn't
online
Charlamagne always
shit.
talk good about her?
Like,
He does.
why the fuck should we have to keep playing it? Man, listen, I know one thing. Angela Yee ain't that motherfucking crazy. Not as crazy as niggas try to make her out to be. Nah, it's the reason that lady wanted to leave that show. I don't know how she did that shit for 13 years, my nigga. I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck. Y'all already know what's up with me. I feel played with. I'ma play with niggas. Like, that's just like, come on. I've been quiet a lot. If Jess Hilarious is quiet, it's a motherfucking reason. I always got my motherfucking mouth open. All the time. How about y'all clear some of this shit up for y'all teammate? This shit is ran like a high school. Yeah. It's ran like a high school. It is. Fair East Side High. Fair East Side High. Before Mr. Clark, though. Like when he first got there. Y'all want a bitch to keep her cool. Look, check this out, y'all. Look, man. I get up every fucking day. Every day. And they always talk about, you ain't at work. Yeah, bitch, I started picking up more shows. Hell no. That's how I'm getting. Hell no. I have more fun outside the fucking studio than I have in there now. Is you crazy?
Exactly. Is you crazy? I mean, this is crazy once I heard this happen. I mean, as soon as I seen Just Hilarious come back, I already knew it was going to be a problem because the Breakfast Club is a 3-person show. Back then, it was Charlamagne, Angela Yee, and DJ Envy. And then as soon as Just Hilarious came back, it was 4 people. I'm like, man, this ain't gonna work out. And on top of that, every time you see Just Hilarious talking about the celebrity gossip, they was like, oh yeah, Just Hilarious can't read. She follows everything. She follows
They said
everything with her
that?
finger. Yeah, they're going crazy in the
mean.
comments. I mean, hey, it is what it is. So I mean, they was going crazy on Just Hilarious, saying she can't read. She uses a pointer to talk. So I mean, some of that stuff that I was seeing, yeah, it was true, but yeah, like you said before, it's mean as hell. But then you seen what's her name, Loren do it. She doing it so effortlessly. She was on TMZ before, so you know she got experience.
She got the experience.
Exactly, she got the experience. And then on top of that, once I heard the whole full Just Hilarious the whole live stream, which is like 11 minutes long, she was
Is
talking.
that on Instagram?
Yes, on Instagram. She was talking about how she's the one that got Loren the job, and I mean that right there is problem number one. Uncle Jay always say it's 2 things you never do for a job. You never put in a 2 weeks notice, because as soon as you put in a 2-week notice,
They're gonna dog you.
They're gonna dog you out. They're gonna treat you like ish. They're gonna start acting like
Stop showing up.
Exactly. You might as well. I mean, you might as well just stop showing up, just end it right there, or just leave, because the only thing you're really doing is giving them time to replace you, and don't ever do that. So I mean, you got that one.
Leave them high and dry.
Exactly. And also the second thing Uncle Jay always say is never help a job find your replacement that you know is amazing for the job.
Well, and that's the whole thing. If she referred her, wouldn't she already be friends with her to refer her?
I mean, she kind of
Like, she doesn't, like, wouldn't she know her in somewhat shape or form? So it's weird that she suggests her. She does exceedingly well in the position, and now she has a problem with it, and that no one's speaking up for her. It's like, you are the one that has a problem. It's like, what is there to speak up about? The girl Loren is doing a great job. You're the one that's mad that she's stealing your light, and now you're like, oh, it's too much to be a foursome. It's supposed to be a threesome. I know she's good at this job, but I feel like I'm being pushed out. Heck yeah, I'm taking on shows. I don't want to be a part of that mess. It's a mess right now. It feels like high school, but it's like you're the one that's literally making it like this. Because, you know, Charlemagne's going to go with the flow and you can talk to him straight up.
Mm-hmm.
And then DJ Envy's just happy to not be in jail. So, you know, he's going to be cool with whatever's going
What
on.
did he do? What? Oh yeah,
The whole housing scam.
Yeah, I forgot
He's
about
a fraud. He's a phony.
that. He did get in trouble, but I mean, he did dodge that. He did.
He did dodge jail time. Like, he was supposed to be in jail for a while.
Yeah, he did. He definitely is supposed to be in jail.
The
But
Breakfast Club
I mean,
lawyers.
I agree. I agree the same way you. I agree with everything you just said. Like, just hilarious is basically. I mean, it is messed up. Like, she can't. She agreed upon 3 people. It was supposed to be 3 people at this job. Supposed to be like a threesome. Whatever you said. It's supposed to be like that. She ain't agreed to this whole 4 thing. And on top of that, like, just hilarious is supposed
They don't
to.
want to share.
Yeah, she don't want to share. Just hilarious is doing the whole celebrity gossip. So let's say like the celebrity gossip is like 10 minutes long. Right now she's saying like Loren's taking up like 7 minutes of it, and you leaving her with 3. So basically, like,
But why does she look at it that way? Because I would feel like any topic, all 4 of them are talking about it. What does
True.
it mean it's like that? Just because she's the person reading the intro to the topic, is that what she mad about? And it's like if you supposedly suck at reading or hate reading, why would you want to be the person that's reading?
exactly, you
So
supposed to be a
it's-
team. Like, you supposed to find a
You know-
way to jump it back and forth.
It's like they say women always get mad and they want women to prosper, but I say a woman's number one enemy is another woman.
Basically,
Women hate on each other for no reason. I've personally seen it in you know, in workplaces where it's just like I've had managers before where she was like cool with the dudes. The dudes could basically do whatever and they wouldn't get in trouble, but the girls, she watched them like a hawk. They do one little thing wrong. Oh, I'm writing that up. That's
Oh,
another.
yeah.
We're gonna have to put you on an improvement plan.
it's always like a girl of a woman. Like,
Especially
always
the
going to
attractive
HR.
ones.
Well, always going to HR.
No, I mean like the older ladies hate on the attractive young
For real?
girls that are at the job.
It's like that for real.
It's always like that.
That's crazy.
Comment down below. You know it's like that.
Only thing I know about, I mean, this is a side thing. Like, only thing I know that happened at work is like, if like a black girl came to work wearing like some short shorts, it'd be a problem. Like, it's a dress code violation. But like, if a girl with like no body, no butt, like walks in with like the same short shorts, like, they let it slide.
Well, it's not a violation. It's nothing popping out. It's only a violation if you pop out. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show people.
Hey, get up there. Knew it. But I mean, so like you were saying, like, so yeah, you know, a woman's worst enemy is another woman, and that's what Just Hilarious said. Just Hilarious was like, oh yeah, as soon as I came back, at first I was mad at Loren, but then after a while,
The girl you suggested.
yeah, the girl that you suggested, like, so you was mad at Loren, you talked to Loren, then you realized, oh, the energy was directed at the wrong person, and you was like, oh, you directed at the job. But I mean, at the same time, you don't even care about this job. Like you just said, you book comedy shows because you feel more comfortable doing the comedy shows, and you book extra comedy shows on top of that.
But wasn't she just like Instagram famous? Like she wasn't like YouTube or anything else, right?
Who, Just Hilarious?
Yeah, wasn't
She
she just
did-
big on Instagram was it Instagram or TikTok?
I mean,
I don't know her history like that.
I mean, at the end of the day, she was always known as a comedian first. She was known as a comedian.
Was she actually doing comedian
Yeah.
shows or was she an internet comedian?
She was doing comedian first.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I never heard of her really until Breakfast Club.
Like
a
she-
little bit before then.
Yeah, she was
But-
doing like comedian first, and then after that, like, she's on like Tubi movies and stuff like
You know
that.
who she replaced?
Who?
What's the girl that always did movies with Kevin Hart? That crazy.
Taraji P. Henson,
No.
Tiffany Haddish.
Tiffany Haddish.
Oh, you feel like that?
She took her Tiffany Haddish role. Where's Tiffany Haddish doing?
Tiffany Haddish out there with Common. No.
Oh, she get with Common?
No. She was with Common.
She
They
was,
broke
oh,
up, and now
terrible.
I think Common is with the girl that used to be with the wrestler dude. I forgot her name. She seems amazing. She was on the movie with Beyonce. Comment down below if you remember her name. It's drawing a blank for me, but I remember she was on the movie with Beyonce, and like she outshined Beyonce on Dreamgirls.
Oh, Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah, Jennifer Hudson.
Dreamgirls. I love Dreamgirls.
What you know about Dreamgirls?
I watch all of Jennifer Hudson content. What do you
You
mean?
like Jennifer Hudson for real?
Since back in the day, American Idol.
What?
Number one fan.
Really? You watch American Idol?
No, I mean,
You learn something new about your
it's
coach
just
every
like
day on this podcast.
you know, it was just Jennifer Hudson and Portia, just checking out their shows back and forth.
I know what you was checking out. You're nasty. You're nasty. You're nasty, man.
Hey, they checking back.
Horrible. But nah, checking back to the story at hand, it's just I feel like this is just hilarious. Fault. You basically handed your basically replacement on the basically on a gold platter, silver gold platter, and then now you coming back, you feeling some type of way. They lessening your minutes, and instead of finding a way to do it as a team, you like, man, figure this shit can have it. Like, ain't no more just hilarious segment. Like,
It's almost like when you almost got replaced by Seth.
never that, never that.
Just kidding.
See, you found out
Shout out, shout out
that
Seth.
he couldn't read.
Hey. Shout out Seth. He does our NFL show with us. He'll be back next NFL season. Maybe some on reactions. Check out Crib Reactions. Get us to 15K subs over there. Y'all lazy on this channel. We have nowhere close to Crib Reactions. Y'all need to catch up. We have more international viewers than we do have viewers in the States. Y'all need to fix that.
And like I said, it's her fault. She's out here saying like the minutes are getting less in her segment.
Did she hit on you at work?
Which one?
If you're in the lunchroom
Which one?
and Jess hilarious, she has a wig on. She's not bald. She has a wig on, and you're making a sandwich. And she comes in behind you, and she's like, "I can show you how to make that sandwich."
I tapped. She had a body. She had a body did. She had a. She knows she shaped right.
She got the donkadonk.
She had that donkey.
She got that
thing.
Play-Doh.
Oh Lord, she got that. He told you he nasty.
She got that. She got that silly putty.
Horrible. She nasty. So back to what I was saying. So basically, she's lessening her time. So instead of her quitting a job, because I mean, it makes sense. Like if you don't like a job, you quit. You quit, but I mean, with this job, she's under contract, so I mean, she wants to make the money. The job's not gonna buy her out, so I feel like what the job is doing is they just gonna keep her there. They're gonna keep you there at the fourth mic, and they know your mentality. Like they gonna let you leave, and it's strange how they let you miss so many days.
I mean, I think it might actually work out for both parties. I think she'll probably calm down and not miss as much. But if she does pick up more comedy shows, that's only gonna grow her audience, and then when she is on the show, it'll be like a bigger thing that she's there when she is there.
Do you think that?
So it might actually be beneficial to both. So they said also when you're gone, Loren gets to shine more, and the show's more naturally a 3-person show. So a lot of the time it will be a 3-person show, and she'll keep on doing that. So when eventually maybe you do go off, we'll already have the 3rd person locked in and trained up. So I mean,
now you know, co-host, when a woman say the energy is off in the room,
that means she hates the other woman.
Ain't no coming back.
Yep.
This job is over and done with. It's just a ticking time bomb. It's just a matter. It's just when this is gonna happen. So we gonna bet on it. Let's just bet on it. We gonna put it down in the comments below. How long do you think? What's gonna happen first? Is Just Hilarious gonna leave the job first, or is she gonna make it to the end of the contract? Let's say the end. Let's go say the end of the year. The end of the year. That's long enough. December 2000. The end of December, right before the new year. Do you think what's gonna happen first?
It's funny. It's like you're getting twerked on by a new girl, and then the girl that has a crush on you is watching. I feel like this is what's going on with
Basically,
the situation.
She's jealous.
She's like, I can't stand this.
I'm jealous. I was supposed to be the only girl here. Twerk on a girl?
No, get twerked on by a girl, but a girl that likes you is like, she caught you, or not that she caught you. It's not like y'all were anything, but she's like, this is what you're doing.
But I was drunk.
I was drunk.
Blame it on a goose.
Have you seen that back in the day when the when the homies covered a face? People are recording. They're like, no, not my dog.
It's disrespectful. Nah, but yeah, once again, y'all comment down below. I give her to October. October, Just Hilarious is leaving the job. She's not.
And then she's going to flagrant.
No. She's leaving the job in October. By Thanksgiving time, she won't be
taking
there.
Oshkosh's spot.
No, she's gonna end up taking like a leave of absence.
Please, someone replace him. He's terrible.
I feel like she's either gonna take a leave of absence or she's gonna get pregnant again, because once she gets pregnant again, she don't gotta be there.
You can get her pregnant.
Hey, yo, get that money. But yeah, once again, y'all comment down below. But moving on to some more news, man.
This news is going crazy. We thought Kanye couldn't get more crazy, but he's continuously proved us wrong. Kanye West posts song with Diddy and Christian Combs featuring Northwest despite Kim Kardashian's disapproval. He says he discovered Kim Kardashian owns the trademark rights to Northwest's name and likeness. Amend it or I'm going to war, is what he's quoted as saying. So Kanye is going full crazy. He's calling out Playboy Cardi. Allegedly, Playboy Cardi was asking Kim Kardashian for a North feature on Instagram, and then he started adding like Iggy Azalea and going crazy on Instagram. All kinds of news here. What are you thinking about this situation, co-host?
I feel like Kanye West is off his crazy pills. I have no clue what's going on. He's desperate for attention. He's doing all these crazy things.
He is bipolar.
Exactly, and I mean, he definitely is bipolar, but I don't think this is due to his bipolarness. He's just thirsty for attention. Like,
Yep.
I don't know, like
Darren Kendrick to diss him.
exactly. Darren Kendrick did this. You saying like, oh, you Playboy Cardi, real twin.
I
Kendrick,
felt like he was hurt by that song.
he was definitely hurt by that song. I mean, this whole time out, I've never heard you say, oh yeah, let me get on the phone with Diddy and talk to Diddy.
But you know what they didn't say?
What?
Baby girl.
Oh Lord.
Comment down below if that song is getting stuck in your head. But you know, Diddy is trending so much that my co-host made us add this soundbite.
Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
That's,
This
Even
guy,
LeBron knows ain't no party like a Diddy
horrible,
party.
but like my co said, man, Kanye West dropped a song with Northwest, Christian Combs,
Trash.
and him. We got a snippet of basically Northwest verse that Kim
Can we play
Kardashian
this?
is. Yeah, I mean it's short. It's not coming out for real.
Oh. Well, it's getting blocked. So if you hear it skip right now, it's because we can't play it. But if it doesn't skip, then we're cool. But let me move us out of the way. We're going to hear this snippet. And if not, we'll just let you know what our thoughts are on the snippet.
Roll some up, take a puff for the namesake. Put the whole world against me, I'ma keep the same face. I wanted all the real love,
Is that
they
Christian?
hate the headlines, but
Yes.
still say
Sounds like
vacate
Hug
the
Abis.
throne. Young, I'm home, dead wrong like B.I. Still the king like T.I. Still bop like D.I.G.D.Y. Close your eyes, you don't wanna see me fly. I can't wait to see they face when we collide.
You got Christian Combs part?
I mean, I should
What
be
kind of trash is this?
this the first.
Tomatoes in the comment section
I
down
thi-
below. Tomatoes.
It should be more. Let me see. Look at the thing.
First screen grab shows that I'm not playing. I asked you all the time if I can trademark her name, and you said yes. When she's 18, goes to her. So stop. I sent paperwork over so she wouldn't be in the Diddy song to protect her. One person has to trademark. We agreed when they were born, I would get all of our kids' names and trademarks so no one else would take them. Amend it or I'm going to war, Kanye says, and neither of us will recover from the public fallout. You're going to have to off me.
What?
Yeah, you know.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Take
Okay.
me out. Yeah, you're gonna have to off me. Even they crossed out the KIOO. But yeah, it's definitely crazy what's going on. I'm gonna bring us back on screen here. What are you thinking about Kanye? Do you think he's gone full crazy? Is he just seeking attention? Is he challenging? I mean, he's going at Cardi, going at Kendrick, two of the biggest artists in the rap game right now. Kind of calling them both out, calling out his wife, who is one of the biggest, people in social media and really celebrity worldwide. What do you think he's doing?
Kim Kardashian's a hater. She don't want Kanye West. She just want Kanye West to be great. He just wants to make music, and he just wants to make music and show how creative he is. There's nothing wrong with Northwest being on a song. Yeah, it's with Christian Combs, but at the end of the day, Diddy ain't on it. I mean, man, whatever. Like I said before, it's no real verse on Diddy thing on it, and you already know how music is nowadays. It just comes and goes. Like
That is ridiculous.
nobody's gonna condemn Northwest and say, oh no,
It's not about condemning her. It's about her being on a song with someone that is allegedly convicted of a lot of heinous crimes. That's like abusing women.
She's
and
12.
you're gonna have your young daughter be on a song with someone that's a woman abuser.
She's 12 years old. She has no choice. She has no say so. If kids had say so,
It's
they
not
wouldn't be
about
in
say
vegetables.
so. It's just about what's the correct thing to do. You think if someone had those allegations against them, that you wouldn't want their kid to be on a song, even if the song was done before the alleged crimes, that you wouldn't want that to come out.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like when your dad is Kanye West, you get a pass. Think about it. If a kid came to you and be like, "Hey, daddy, like my friend got a song with Diddy," and you be like, "What?" You be all mad. You be like, "Who is it?" You be like, "Oh, it's Northwest." You be like, "Kanye West's daughter." It's on brand. It sounds about right. Am I right? What you gonna say? If it was
Say what
anybody,
I'm saying now,
what?
he should have stopped it.
Who you think Kanye West gonna stop it?
Yeah, but he's crazy, so he's
Exactly. So it makes sense. It's on
Kanye
brand.
crazy. It is on brand.
Exactly. So I mean, it's gonna make sense.
But
Like,
I've honestly, Kanye's been rapping since I was in high school.
true.
At least the stuff that most people know. And I always felt like everyone was like, "Oh, he's so different. He's like a genius mind." And I'm like, is he different just because he samples a million of old songs? Like, that's not really different. One that's like kind of stealing music instead of just using original beats, sampling old music. I mean, sampling is cool and you can make it your own, but it's like, to me, it's kind of lazy. And to me, I always felt like he was different for the sake of being different, not because he actually was different. If that makes sense, he's not naturally different. He's almost forcing the differentness.
I mean, I understand how you feel like that. I mean, he first came out with the whole backpack, the polo stuff, and I felt like his music was different. His music was different because he put more like creative thought into it. Like 808 and Heartbreak Breaks, that album was like extra productions in it. He was the only like rapper I knew that like tried to get like live orchestra into it and everything. Like all the other rappers, like
I did love that album. I'm not gonna lie,
she told you.
because it did have a lot of like synth in it, and it was almost like Playboy Cardi's music now, but like before then, almost like T-Pain.
True.
And all that was big. Like he was one of the pioneers at that. He's definitely talented when it comes to music, but most of his music wasn't my cup of tea. I did like a handful of songs here or there, but I was never a Kanye fan or fanatic.
And it looks like Kim Kardashian's the same way, because I'm pretty sure when Kanye West was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna let you basically trademark our kids' names until they're like 18, and then they're gonna have the choice to do it." I didn't expect if I put a song out that you block me. How you gonna block the person that gave you the kid? Like the kids came out of me first.
How you gonna block the father?
Exactly. How you gonna block the father? I understand like other people doing stuff, but like it's the father. Like he ain't really putting the kids in the harm way.
It's crazy. Like Kim just has the worst history when it comes to picking men. Like she literally went from like
Reggie Bush,
to Chris Humphries and Ray J, and then Kanye.
Hey.
Like she picks all the craziest people.
I mean, it's on brand with her. So I mean,
I guess.
think about it like that. If you okay with looking crazy in these streets, because you got a whole S tape out here, you looking super crazy.
Well, it's almost like it's just another storyline. Like the crazier that the person is, it just means more storylines for keeping us in the limelight.
So do you think that's what it really is? Because I mean, you see that like Kim Kardashian stopped it, and Kanye West did the same thing that rappers normally do, was basically leak it, leak it. So like he'll leak it so that way he has no plausible like what. He has no plausible, like you can't say, oh yeah,
He's
did
not
this.
making any money off of it. It's just like a link.
You know what I mean? It's just a link, and on top of that, you can't say Kanye West did it. Like, oh yeah, you signed off on it, you did.
I mean, it's literally on his Twitter.
But it doesn't matter. I don't control my Twitter. Like he's a celebrity. Like everybody controls your Twitter.
My
like,
team put that out, and they didn't know.
Exactly.
He could say that, and then once they make him take it down, like 1 million people have recorded it and put it on YouTube by then.
Exactly. So I mean,
yeah, he could definitely do that.
And it could be just like you said, like keeping up the Kardashians is still going on. So I mean, this can be something with the Kardashians.
I mean, that's what the Kardashians do. I always thought that's the funniest thing. Whenever's like drama's going on in real time, they never address it publicly. But when their show comes out in 6 months or a year, they write a whole narrative and story to come out on the show. So that way the story is only painted in the light that they want it to see.
True.
So they always manipulate the story every time. And it's like, they only answer stuff in their show.
So you think it's like all fake? Because you remember, like, since he did this, he said, I'm going to go to war, and Kim Kardashian, I think Kim Kardashian.
I don't know if this is all fake. I think Kanye's really that crazy, but I don't think like, I mean, the Kardashian family is almost like, all publicity is good publicity. True. So, I mean, unless it's not that crazy. I mean, the song is crazy with Diddy, but it's not like it's.
She's actually rapping. She's a chorus.
It's not like it's a music video. It's just like, that they combine vocals.
What if we drop a music video? Then it's crazy.
Then
put an AI.
AI Diddy.
No, put her and walk her through the jail cell with AI Diddy. Is that too much?
That was too much. We're probably gonna get banned.
I'm just saying, you got to be creative.
Right, y'all got to support us. You got to like, comment, subscribe. We're probably going to get shadow banned for another month just because of that comment. So you got to make sure you tune into TFTC clips where you can get all your favorite topics clipped out, because that's probably the only place you're going to see our videos, because these videos will probably not be suppressed.
You see Northwest walking out like Akon in the Locked Up video. and like this, and then she be rapping a song like, oh, was it? She was saying something like freedom.
You're
is
gonna
a-
have to put you on a list to stay away from Northwest.
What?
I'm also not trusting this man next to me.
Oh my
We will
god.
keep an eye on him. Comment down below if Felix Supreme needs to be banned.
Oh, horrible, man. Comment down below how you feel about this whole situation. Do you feel like
No, we want Seth. We want
horrible? No. Comment down below if you feel like Kanye West meant when you trademarked our kids' names to block any music that I'm trying to put out, because
You
know
got
that's
kids with
not what he
Kanye?
meant. I'm supposed to Kim.
Yeah, I know. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm trolling you. It's okay to troll.
All right. Speaking of troll, I mean not
I'm
troll.
done with this topic. Hopefully they work it out. I really don't care if they don't. If they don't, it just means more stuff to talk about. So whatever.
But moving on here, man, we got the next topic, man. The next topic is Young M.A. exposes him. Young M.A. said, what? I mean, her. I said him. I'm tripping.
Yes,
I mean,
God dang, we're barely even into this topic, and you already part of the problem. You are part of the problem.
She walks around with a strap on. She's basically part of the community.
Don't you?
She drinks Henny. She almost died because of Henny. So I mean,
sounds like both things that you're accused of.
All right, but I guess so. But
Strap and Henny.
Horrible. But I mean, if you didn't know, man, Young M.A.'s ex-girlfriend just went on Instagram and went crazy. She dropped the unthinkable video. We're gonna play the video basically right here of Young M.A. Basically.
So now we're part of the problem.
No. Basically,
we're spreading the video.
I mean, but everybody else already has the video.
Since everyone else did it, it's okay if we do it.
Facts. So basically, it's Young M.A. basically going through, what's the name of the liver cancer disease?
Jaundice.
Going through.
She has jaundice with liver failure.
She has jaundice,
something like that,
with liver failure. Because I mean, I'll basically tell you what's going on after this. We're gonna play the video, then we're gonna play Young M.A.'s response, and then also I have the ex-girlfriend's response after she heard the response. This response is wild.
And then we'll have our response.
I've got them 2 pictures that you always post on there. This is so hard. This is hard. You like it? What? I love it. That shit so life. I've got them 2 pictures that you.
Yo, what up, mob? I mean, I know y'all see this video going around on the blogs or whatever the case. Somebody I once upon a time was with posted me in the hospital at a vulnerable moment. Something that I've owned already. It's been 2 years. That was 2 years ago. You know what I mean? I had an unfortunate situation in my life. And I got sick. I got really sick. You understand? It's not really too much to say on it. It's something I already spoke about. You feel me? I got a whole music video talking about it. Something I express in my music often. You know what I mean? I'm a human. We go through things. We make mistakes. You feel me? I just didn't expect this person to do that. But it is what it is. I don't even know what to say. All I can do is let God handle it. You feel me? All I can do is let God handle it. That's just been always my phrase moving forward. Just moving with God, man. I just feel like that was just so foul, though. You feel me? Like, that's just foul. I don't even know how a person can have the urge or willing to want to even do something like that. That just speaks a lot. And I just never knew this was her character. You feel me? Like, just never knew. But, people be people sometimes, and you just never know. And it is what it is. But this is something I've owned. Like, I'm not ashamed of this. This is real. You know what I'm saying? I went through a time in my life that I was real dark. But I'm good now. I'm very healthy. And my supporters know that. Big Mom, you already know what it is, man. Open Scars on YouTube. And I'm dropping that link. I ain't ashamed of nothing. It says a lot about this person's character, man. That's all I'm going to say, man. Reap what you sow.
It's only y'all who follow me off a relationship that's trying to say, like, I'm evil. I'm nasty and all this kind of stuff. And, like, I am nasty, but not in that kind of way. But, yeah, the people that really know me, like, honestly, know where I was coming from with it. Yeah, I don't know. If I would have knew, well, no, because even if I would have knew, I still wouldn't have went that route. But like I was just about to say, if I would have knew y'all was gonna take it like to the left and like make it seem like nasty, I could have made the caption like really juicy and like really really nasty. Like I could have really did my big one when it came to the caption, but that wasn't the route I was taking it. But once again, a lot of stuff go over people's heads on the internet. And I really had something to say, but it's like if I turn my comments off, y'all ain't gonna be talking to me. So it's like, but one thing about it, I'm not gonna turn my comments off because I honestly sit here and be just making videos, just trying to keep pleading the fifth for who? Not you, going. Bitch. Y'all about to have me really show my ass on here. I was really being nice, but I could really get like that. I can. So just back up a little bit. Shouty, just hold on. I had to put myself first for shit. That's not the route I was taking, but oh honey, and then I think me laughing and smiling don't make it better. Like I said, I laugh at everything. I'm really only laughing because I don't make videos because I just feel like I'm talking to myself because nobody else is talking back. So I'm just sitting here making videos for pointless ass fucking people that I don't know.
Exactly. I mean, right there, you can see this girl don't give a f what she did, and she will definitely do it again. It's just utterly disrespectful. I mean, I understand how you're saying like, oh yeah. If you listen to more of her talking, she's like, oh yeah, when I met Young M.A., she didn't tell me that she was going through this whole situation. She really like sprung it up on me. What the video that she showed of Young M.A. was like their first Valentine's Day that they spent together, and she was in the hospital and like she was in the hospital. But I mean, she didn't really go into detail of why she exposed this whole video and exposed everything she said. How she was like, oh, when I first met you, you ended up like this within the next week, telling me how you've been sick but was hiding it from me. This was our first Valentine's Day. You was in the hospital twice with me. I got you to be where you are now. I nursed you every day, all day, and didn't even know you let it be real. I left you. I had to leave you alone because you wasn't doing nothing, and you were holding me back. Every time I had a little motion, you didn't like that. You hated telling my full story in a few. That's what she was alleging. And then on top of that, she also dropped videos saying I cleaned your A when your belt was basically in the hospital and at home. She also addressed that, and by the way, she can't write at all. I mean, I do suck at reading, but this is horrible. She said, and by the way, I do the leaving. I don't get broken up with, but why me leaving will always be mentioned. I mean, it doesn't make any sense, but that's what she said. So,
but what was it's like? What was the point of posting this? Because it's like
she cheated.
I feel like we knew this. We had seen her before where she was sick. And we like she said, this is known history. Like everyone knows this. So for her just to post like, I want to post a video of you looking weak, it was basically it's just a diss.
Basically, it's just a diss. She just wanted to show Young and May like weakest moment, because I mean, I guess she was I mean, to me, either they had to get in a fight, but I don't think a fight happened, because if a fight would happen, a police report would happen, or she would have alleged something of that. But I mean, maybe it was like she cheated. Like she was cheating, she was talking to other people like that, and she was just tired of it. Because I mean, women really don't leave unless like.
But I mean, can you really get that mad? I mean, if Young M.A., which she's a rapper, most rappers cheat, so if she's cheating, it's like she's cheating with her strap. Like, you're really mad that.
Not like she can bring STDs home.
Like,
what she gonna bring home?
You know what I'm saying? It's one thing. It's one thing if you're straight and you're like, I don't want no one else, piping my girl, understandably. But if you're a girl relationship, it's like, well, I don't know. I mean, she's a rapper, and it's not really like that bad. You know what I'm saying?
I understand. I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but it's like it's all emotions and everything like that. Like that's why I said like it couldn't be like, oh yeah, you was sitting on your butt doing nothing. Like you seen what young M.A. was going through. Like she had therapy videos saying like her brother died, and after her brother
Yeah,
died,
that
she
was
was like
sad.
drinking whole bottles of like absolute vodka, and like that was back then when she was like in the 12th grade. She didn't even graduated high school yet, and she was drinking like full bottles going by herself. Like she was getting in fights with her mom, getting kicked out the house, having to live with ex girlfriends and things like that. So. Uh,
It's crazy to
yeah.
get like strung out on alcohol because it's like I've seen people and known people that have like unfortunately gotten hooked on drugs,
hmm
and it's like I've really never known anyone that's like got like became an alcoholic where it's like oh we got to have like an intervention,
hmm
we got to do
It
something,
gets that serious.
and it's like I've seen that with other stuff, stuff,
Pills and everything.
yeah, all kinds of stuff. And it's like I don't know, it's kind of crazy to see that some people turn to like alcoholism, and it's I understand she lost somebody, but that she turned to that. But I guess what's easiest to get, and if you're a celebrity, you could always request a bottle of Henny, because I forget do you know
She was always on Henny. But I mean, she did go to rehab. I remember
for
she did go to,
alcohol.
yeah. She did go
Rehab
to,
is a terrible place. Well, I mean, if you're on alcohol, that's one thing that might keep you off of alcohol. But if you're into anything else, like all you do is meet people that have more connections,
true.
and then you're like, "Hey, let's leave here. Let's go party."
It is horrible. I mean, I do hear a lot of those stories of people that go to rehab.
One day we'll get Felix Supreme rehab story.
Horrible. I mean, hey, maybe you will.
No,
But I
just
mean,
kidding.
with this story, this situation right here, I mean, I just feel like young and May probably cheated, and like, or yes, young and May probably cheated, and she was just the girl was just tired of it, and like she
Salty.
just left, and she was salty, like she just exposed it, like, oh, you out here messing with all these other girls, they ain't holding you down like I hold you down, like I was out here wiping your butt, and like people, like the girl said in the video, like,
You ever had to wipe any butts?
nah,
You ever had to sit?
I don't even allow girls in the bathroom when I'm in the bathroom.
No, it's like you ever had a
A weak
girlfriend or
moment.
a girl that lived with you like get sick, and she's like, "I'm so sick, I can't wipe my ass."
Nah. I've had moments where like they were like they couldn't handle the alcohol and like I had to like nurse them back to health for that situation. But besides that, no,
Yeah, that's different.
I'm not wiping. I'm not no CNA. I ain't wiping no butts. I ain't getting paid for this. If I wanted to wipe butts, I'd be a nurse. That's not going down. But I mean, this is just disrespectful. Like the fact that like she had no remorse in this video. She was like, "Oh, y'all think that is bad? I could have been.
Y'all don't want me to go off.
I could have went up. I could have made this whole a little more juicier. Like, I mean, you already know. Like, it's a lot more videos that she probably had of young M.A. looking a lot worse because like she had the whole liver cancer thing going on. But like right now, young M.A. saying she's doing better. She's not.
She looks better
She looks better. She's not drinking not as
at
much
all.
alcohol. Like, yeah, she's not drinking at all. Allegedly.
Hopefully not at all. She was that bad.
Exactly. Hopefully not all the shit that bad. But I mean, y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole situation. Do y'all feel like young M.A.'s girlfriend was basically she was in the right of doing this? Like if you
Nah,
hurt,
she did too much. Everyone knows that.
nah, I mean if you go low, I'm gonna go lower. Like if you cheat on
That's
me
where
and
they
break my
want you to go.
feelings, if you horrible. If you break my
You a
feelings and
munch.
cheat on me, it's no telling what I can do to you, man. I can go to high water with this. I can expose your mama with this. It don't matter at all. So I mean, it could be
No
wrong. It could be
exposing
right.
mamas.
I mean, you seen that one girl? She ended up sleep. You seen what Jada Youngin? The whole alleged situation. Like she allegedly slept with the girl with Jada Youngin daddy.
You know what's crazy is back in the day, I had a homie that was like he had a single mom,
Uh-huh.
and the other homie smashed his mom
That's horrible.
when we were in high school. So she smashed like an 18-year-old.
That's nasty.
She's like he's legal.
She should be in jail. You should throw this girl in jail. You should throw that woman in jail.
The only reason I mentioned it is she's not around no more. So
Horrible. But speaking of another thing horrible, this next topic right here just don't make any sense. All this girl right here is trying to do is she's trying to be happy. It looks like here Summer Walker responds to criticism over her relationship with Rico Reckless, explaining why she loves him. So people
Let me see. People can say what they want, but in 4 months, he's taken me on the nicest yacht I've ever been on, the nicest hotel room I've ever seen, gave me the best Valentine's Day I've ever had. I'm a rich girly, so it's really not much I haven't seen. LO, like when I ask for something, he really goes above and beyond to make it happen. It's really nice to be appreciated and valued. Thanks, Pooh.
Ooh. So I mean, she basically had that response right here, and we basically have the whole video that got everybody mad. We're gonna play the video, then we're gonna come back and give you our 2 cents.
She want to get on a boat, so look, bing. On the boat, phone them gray, how y'all coming? Yeah, all that, everything.com. All your stupid ass seeing on phone them recklezz. Richard riding on the pants. You know, change up. Stupid bitch. Phone them gray. Nah. I'm babe, talk shit now.
Yeah. You know what? Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about my man, but let me tell you one thing. When I ask this man to do something for me, he gonna do it the best, the biggest way he motherfucking can. He gonna never go small.
Stupid man. Dumbass, man. Answer I'm messing for the line. You look fine to me, Bookie.
Thank you, handsome.
I love your hair like that.
Thank you.
It's all with supporting that natural hair.
Good. I'm just wanna love it and just rub your feet and kiss on you and stuff while you painting. I ain't never seen a girl in my life painting just be this fine. Oh, I'm talking about. Damn, I love you. Folding them great. I just wish. I wish I was the motherfucker you was painting. Baby, put that brush on me.
Babe.
I'm sorry, I'm folding them. I quit. Damn, though. You don't even know, folk. I'm finna go watch The Crow, folk. But when I get done watching The Crow, folk, you know what time it is, folk. I just wanna just love you and hold you and stuff, okay?
Yes, baby.
That's it, that's all. And folk, yeah, and folk, put my logo up on that painting, folk.
Fuck now.
You out here acting like prostitutes until it's time to and these out here acting like killers until it's time to kill. That's what's wrong with America 2025. Folding them grave.
He ain't wrong. He ain't wrong, though.
Hey, look at that, look like love right there, man. How can y'all hate on that, man? Rico recklezz out here, he just want to love on this woman. Every time you see Rico recklezz, he out here showing the utmost respect. He got her toes in his mouth. He got her toes in his drink. He over there drinking it.
Sound like my co-host.
Disrespect, nah.
Chronic toe sucker.
Nah, I mean, to my woman, to my wife, the girl I mess with, the one that's I'm really locked down with. But I mean, no, fans are just out here hating on Summer Walker. They basically saying like every time.
What's her old man's?
What, Lil Meech?
No, before that.
London on the track.
Yeah, I mean, come on, she was with London on the track. Does she have a kid? She has a kid by London on the track.
I think like 1 or 2 kids.
So you going with like a mid-level tier producer? You think she's not above a Chicago drill rapper?
That's what people are mad. I mean, a lot of people are mad. They're saying like every 3 months, Summer Walker's in love. She's in love with a new man. That's what this doesn't make any sense.
That's
like
what a lot of women do.
They're just hoping that she just doesn't get pregnant by Rico recklezz. And
why?
Rico recklezz.
She could have a savage on folks in them grave. She could have a savage.
Nobody wants that for her, Gavin.
A super savage.
Nobody. I mean,
super savage.
It's like a love-hate thing. Like nobody wants that for her, but at the same time, like you seeing the love that he's expressing. Like it looks real. It looks genuine. Like why can't you? Just
Man, I don't know why she didn't like. It's because the video paused. I mean, my head's in the way, but I could still see it on the other screen. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there we're going. But like, her nose was fine before. Like, what is she doing? I hate when people that get famous, it's like, it's one thing. Like, if you had, like, broken your nose and never got it fixed and you just got, like, the broken part straightened, that's one thing. But when, like, people get famous and they, like, chop off half their nose, it's like, no, you look scary. You look like the Crypt Keeper. You look like Michael Jackson.
That is
it's like, I don't understand why people always want to chop off their nose. No, if you got a kink in your nose or you can't breathe, you get that fixed, you get it straight, but you don't need to chop it off. If anything, you chop off a little bit and you see how that looks before you decide to chop off more. Because once you chop off half your nose, you can't get half your nose back.
Horrible.
It's just ridiculous. But I'm happy for Summer Walker. Rico recklezz is cool. It seems like he's got away from the street life, and he's making away now that he's an inspired family man. I bet he's going to be a family man. He's going to get her pregnant.
He already has kids.
Yeah, he has kids. I saw his kid on No Jumper when he did the interview. His kid's like old. His kid's like a high schooler. But I don't know if he had his other kids age range, but definitely seems like he's gonna get her pregnant. Because whenever you're smashing your dream girl, you never wear Jimmys. That's just a rule.
Oh yeah, I mean it is. That is a rule. And on top of that is his dream girl. Because you did see the DJ Vlad video. Well, like
speaking it into existence.
Basically, he was basically speaking to existence. He was saying like, oh yeah, he was in the DMs for like 8 years straight. I mean, it was 8 years straight. Like he was going to jail in between time.
Yeah. He'll be locked up for 2 or 3 years at a time. But when he was out, he was blowing up the DMs.
Exactly. But I mean, Summer Walker just came out with that song "Heart of a Woman," so a lot of people want like Summer Walker to drop a new album. That's what a lot of other people are mad, like, because they already know like how Summer Walker is. She's gonna get pregnant. She's gonna be like just like Cardi B, like music's not gonna come out, and that's what they want.
Cardi B's still living off one album.
Exactly, and people are not happy with that. Like they want more music to come out.
Who's better, Summer Walker or SZA? Right now.
Right now, Summer Walker. I mean, right now, SZA.
Because of the Kendrick song.
I mean, yeah, because of all that stuff, because of the help. Album. But I mean, to me, Summer Walker's a lot better because Summer Walker's doing it with no help.
Like she indie?
She's not indie. She's not indie artist. She's signed by a label and everything. But I mean, like SZA has it because of Lamar.
Yeah, she got the stimulus.
We got the whole stimulus package, so she has
Kendrick
that whole thing. Horrible. But y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole situation. Do y'all feel like people are just hating on Summer Walker? Y'all should just let her be in love and let her just live her life. If she gets pregnant, she gets pregnant. Or do y'all feel like no, she needs to focus on music, and just not get
She's
pregnant
rich,
by a
man.
bump?
She's fine.
They say money
maybe she'll get inspired when she gets pregnant again.
Hey, they say money don't matter.
You can record while pregnant. Ain't no stopping. You can sit down and record.
Beyonce did it.
Ghost status.
Horrible. But speaking of ghost status, man, this right here is ghost status. Like, this right here is basically every girl's dream. Ciara is
date a Pittsburgh Steelers player or get married to one. I understand it, but Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver DK Metcalf and Normandy are now engaged. This is breaking news, and allegedly Russell Wilson and Ciara is the one that got them together. But what news do you got on this, Coast?
I mean, like, this is basically just a miracle. I mean, everybody dreams upon this. Like Ciara's prayer, but now you got one step above that. You got actual Ciara hooking you up with basically an NFL player, somebody that's out here making the millions. You already know how I feel about people.
Yeah, DK's gets paid, and he just got a over $100 million deal with the Steelers, so he just got paid again. So she knows she's locked in.
Exactly. But we got the video right here. We're going to play the video of Ciara being happy and DJ Metcalf basically showing how much he loves his new fiance.
Underneath the sun.
Yes, sir. She right there. Hold the rock up, baby. Yeah.
Hold the rock up.
Yes,
Where did you propose? Did you propose back in Seattle here?
No, her and her my family and her family was in Houston. It was my sister's spring break, and just thought about getting the whole family together just for a big kumbaya and joining our families, with the ring.
They got you good.
Thank you.
Ooh, looks like Ciara, Russell Wilson, and what she say right here?
She said, and I knew when we introed y'all 3 years ago, love was truly in the air. Now y'all gonna be booed up forever. This was the best news. Okay, Metcalf, love you so much. Oh, she just tagged both of them.
Yeah, she just tagged both of them. So basically what's going on here is, and Normandy basically said it. If you don't know who Normandy is, you are lost in the sauce. Yes, she was part of,
I didn't know.
Not Fifth Element. I was saying it wrong the whole time. It's Fifth Harmony. She's a part of Fifth Harmony, the girl group. They made a lot of hit singles. They made a single with
your favorite song.
She made a single with a Kid Ink that was fire. She
What's
made
the song?
I forgot, baby. With I think Work It.
Work It.
Yeah,
I
Work
think
It.
Work It.
Also, she made another song with Ty Dolla. Then made another hit with Ty Dolla Signs. That was back when they was in the whole group. And then fast forward now, she Normani is a single solo artist. She has a song with Cardi B. That song was viral on TikTok. And she's basically been telling this story of how Ciara's been like basically stalking her, saying like, I got this man that wants you. He's perfect for you. He's perfect for you. You know, Normie. She was basically going through a whole situation.
How tall is DK? It's just like, I got a 6'5" man that makes millions of dollars.
Exactly. Like, girl, you tripping. I mean, like, you already know. I think at this point in time, like, she had a whole situation going on. And, like, she had the whole label situation going on that she wasn't really focused on that. Because at this time, like, she was trying to be she was basically trying to leave the whole group and be a whole solo artist. So, I mean, with this, I understand how she didn't want to mess with DK. She wanted to focus on the whole career and everything like that. But it looks like here Ciara tricked her. And that's what Normie says. She basically says, like, at this point.
No, he's 6'4".
See?
It's crazy. Like, huge football players are like medium, small basketball players. I always forget that.
True. And I forgot. She has, it's the name of the rum. Oh, man.
Who has rum?
The name of okay, so basically what was going on
Everyone has a liquor. It's like if you're famous. We're going to have a Tales from the Crib wine or Tales from the Crib tequila. Or Tales from the Crib vodka.
Oh, that's what it's called. It was 10-1. So basically what's going on is that Ciara had a 10-1 rum party going on. She invited Normani to the party, and Normani basically said, yeah, I go. And also at that exact same time, Ciara had a new single that she was basically working at the same time, so she wanted people to hear it. So she had that going on. You already know Russell Wilson is an NFL football player. He had DK already there showing up, and bada bing, bada boom. And ever since then, they hooked up. He said they've been going together for 3 years now. On the second year, he already knew he wanted to marry her. He was going to marry her. Do you feel like that's too fast?
Oh yeah.
I feel like when you
for sure. I mean, I feel like one, you gotta live with them and see if you like living with them, and then you can take it from there. But it's crazy. It's, you never know. It's like, I don't know. It's like some women, it's like they want to move fast. Like it's like, year one in, you're 8 months in, and they're like, what are we doing?
Oh Lord.
Am I moving in? Are you moving in? Are you looking at rings? And it's like, what?
I just barely knew your first name.
I don't even know
I've been calling you baby girl the whole time.
Oh my god,
that's how it be sometimes. Or you've been calling her Friday the whole time, and then eventually got to put a real name down.
That's disrespectful.
That's how it goes.
Oh my god. I hope the 6 pounds 7 ounce isn't a loyal viewer, because if he is, he's gonna put the pause on you. One, you're gonna deserve it, and two, I might hold you down just so I can see you get pummeled.
You didn't have to say anything. We could have just brushed straight over it. You had to just let it be known, huh? But
I'm throwing you back in front of that truck, and I'm helping him run you over.
This is the kind who needs friends, who needs enemies. We have friends like you.
Exactly.
Nah, but we're still going with this. We're still going. So okay. So with this whole situation, it's great. Ciara hooked up.
Russell doesn't even know if he's gonna be back.
Exactly, that's funny too. Ciara hooked up Normani and DK Metcalf. They're gonna be engaged now. They have the whole Ciara prayer. All the girls basically want this going on. So now it's gonna be a long line out for It's a long line out. Everybody's hitting up Ciara trying to help them find a man, and I don't think everybody can deserve one. I don't think everybody deserves a good man. There's too many women out here like that that's not reformed like Ciara. Think about it.
Too many sexy reds?
There's too many sexy reds. Think about it. Ciara.
That's just the girls. My co-host.
Ciara started off, dating Bow Wow and all these allegedly 50 Cent.
And Future.
And then Future having a kid with Future, and then ended up becoming the baby mama. And she wasn't a bitter baby mama like, Halle Bailey.
So if you're a famous co-host, would you rather get a regular girl with no kids, or like someone that you always thought was fine that's a celebrity that maybe had like 1 or 2 kids already?
Whoa. Wait, the first one, the one that's a regular person, how many kids does she have?
None.
We're going to regular ones. I gotta
He's
start
not
my
famous
legacy
at
off
all.
fresh, baby. Exactly. Make her sign a prenup. Give her a couple lemon drops. Pass her, the prenup.
It's not a real Bill Cosby.
I'm just saying. It's lemon drops. She love lemon drops. It's not Bill Cosby.
Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
That's what kind of party you're planning.
You acting like I'm over here inviting Dwight Howard. Disrespect.
Why are you gay?
That's what they want to know.
I'm gay.
Oh Lord.
You are gay.
You are gay.
Horrible, but congrats out to Normani and DK Metcalf. Newly engaged. He is now
Newly Steelers. Shout out to
newly
Steelers.
Pittsburgh Steelers. That's what my coach is wearing this outfit right here.
You gotta welcome him to the team.
Exactly, but
He's
moving.
married. He's gonna bring balance. He's either gonna get the team in line or we're gonna get rid of players.
Oh Lord.
It's gonna be on the chopping block. Pickens might have to get picked off.
Speaking of picked off, man, this next topic right here is just crazy. It looks like here
50 Cent trolls Rick Ross over his slot on Bow Wow's tours, so nobody noticed this fool's the opening for Bow Wow 30K a show. And he tagged him and everybody. And then we got Rick Ross with a response.
Yeah, we got Rick Ross with his sponsor right here. So, if you didn't know, the Millennium Tour is going on right now.
Are we going to that, Coast?
We might. I don't think we might have to.
I'll go.
We definitely might have to unless it's sold out. Because, the tickets are selling out fast. Yeah. If you didn't know, the Millennium Tour is always with Bow Wow, Omarion, and Trey Songz.
Oh, you love Omarion.
Of course, Omarion. Oh, ice break. Well, I got an ice box where my heart used to be. It's so cold.
Don't hurt your box.
Well, heart. Pause. But okay, so you got them on there. Then of course, you got Plies on there. You got Pleasure P. You got special guest Rick Ross on there. Of course, Rick Ross is gonna be on there. He's always where the money is, and it's free money, so you might as well just do it. But it looks like here 50 Cent is out here clowning Rick Ross because it's the only one he really got left. Ja Rule just lost Earth God and he died, so there's really no point in picking that Ja Rule right now. He easy pickings. Fat Joe. Fat Joe has other problems. And French Montana, I guess French Montana's cool now. And he's always out the way. But it looks like
always out the way.
But it looks like here him and Rick Ross and 50 Cent, this beef will never end. We got Rick Ross right here talking about 50, laughing at him about how he just ain't got it.
And don't leave Louisiana. Don't quit like that because you showed the picture of how you wanted it to look. We call it renderings. You had the renderings, then you try to go get them loans, and ain't nobody loan you that money. You ain't even built the GU in the studio yet.
You ever had the renderings?
That might be why when I stood next to Meech, your knees buckled. Your knees buckled. 50 Cent, let these people know you really admire me. You love my style, the way I dress, the money I get. And let them know that if you really could, you would put all this shit to the side to do business with me and work with me. It's the truth. I know it is. Because when you see me stand next to Big Meech, your knees buckle. Oh, my ops. Friends is my ops. I'm my ops. All that fake talk. But when you see my brother DJ Khaled, you hugged that boy and drooled on his Amiri. You drooled. When you see little bro Flow Rider, you pick that boy up by the waist and lift him up. Woo! And that's your way of saying, Rose, let's put it to the side. I'm really a good guy. And I get it, but it ain't time for that yet. Because when I see your niggas, I don't hug them. I don't speak to them. They po hustlers who in need of facials. Back to the
Uncle Murder.
Look, I can't really show you all this at the request of Architectural Digest, but it's a difference between renderings and when it's really going down. And it's a difference between real estate, let's say in Louisiana, and over here where it's $6,400 per square foot. So let's say if it's $6,400 per square, let's say you got 15,000 square foot to play with, you do the math, you may come up with, I don't know, 95 million.
Ooh, 95 M's. Rick Ross out here talking.
Officer Rick making that bank.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Only person that Only person that 50 Cent can't beat is Rick Ross. I mean, he always got the punchlines to come back at him. And on top of that, even though Rick Ross has never really was that dominant, and when he was rapping, I mean, there's always other people above him. And on top of that, he had the whole Officer Ricky thing. He's ended up with the most money. He still has that big ass house.
He made it all off a gunplay.
You think? Oh Lord. I'm still upset about the whole gunplay situation. How they jumped on gunplay at that award show.
Oh yeah, and then didn't Rick Ross get beat up in Canada?
That was with Drake.
Oh no, see, that's what happened. He got jumped, and then he got behind the gate and closed the gate and left his team to get jumped. And then once he got on the plane, he said, "I appreciate y'all sticking up for me. I want to get y'all some Wingstop." That's what happened. Now I remember.
You hate it. I mean, oh my.
Would you take a butt whooping for some
Wingstop, lemon pepper wings?
No, you don't get the lemon pepper. You get the Louisiana rub.
I mean, I might have to do the Louisiana rub and the Cajun corn.
Yep.
Of course.
Extra Cajun corn.
Facts. I do that for Rick Ross. But nah, I mean, this beef is just funny. I mean, with, this whole situation keeps going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I mean, like, I really feel like the only reason why 50 Cent is, the only reason why Rick Ross is going at 50 Cent like this right now is because of the whole Big Meech situation. How basically Big Meech took the picture with Rick Ross, and then 50 Cent ended up coming out there and basically shutting the whole thing down because Big Meech and Rick Ross supposed to do the whole car show together, but then Big Meech ended up canceling it. I mean, and we also did the topic about that.
Yeah.
About basically Rick Ross, 50 Cent saying that, oh yeah, I put Little Meech on, I put him on the BMF show.
He got all heated about that.
Exactly. So I feel like this beef is still going. I mean, this still has a little bit something to do with this whole little situation right here. But I mean, it's gonna blow over soon. I mean, eventually
It's never gonna blow over. It's like
so?
him and Ja Rule. It's for life. But plus, 50 Cent lost that whole lawsuit to Rick Ross' baby mama, and now for whatever reason, Top 5's getting in on it, talking trash about Rick Ross as well. And that's Drake's shooter allegedly. So, it's crazy. Everyone's clicking up. Everyone's picking sides. We'll see if something eventually happens, because usually there's altercation or, a shooting or something. So we'll see if it takes it that far. It's kind of sad to see these guys are getting up there in age, but they're still doing the same old stuff.
But y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole situation. Do you feel like this beef? This beef is just a waste of time? 50 Cent and Rick Ross just need to chill out. They old and grown by now. Or do you feel like once we have a problem, we got a problem forever?
Forever. But let's go ahead and get to the halftime show of Tales from the Crib. I'm going to go ahead and throw us on the couch here. Where is the music? Here it is. Oh, I gotta get the other music. We had like 2 theme musics. I'll get it on here. But welcome to the halftime show of Tales from the Crib. We let you know what's going on, what's new with this channel, and what you can expect. We drop in this episode every week. And if you don't have time to watch the whole episode, make sure you're tuning to TFTC clips, where we clip out the show for you in the small segments, so you can just check out your favorite parts of the show. And then my co-host, usually you timestamp the episodes, right?
Of course, every episode you already know I
stamped.
Exactly. Every episode, I'll go ahead and timestamp it. I also got that new WWE 2K25 now.
I'm not seeing anything on TFTC Gaming, so I'm calling you a liar.
It's only been
I haven't seen any new clips, any new posts. I'm like the person that had posted the last 7 videos on TFTC Gaming, so frankly, you don't exist.
It's only had a game. I was finna play the game last weekend, Saturday, but my coach kidnapped me to make me go to the Young Posse concert. So
check out that posse.
Exactly, but hey, man, we got a lot more content coming.
I got a Warhammer video. I recorded it like 3 weeks ago and still haven't put it out. Maybe I'll drop that video.
Definitely need to drop that video. But also, what you need to also make sure you check out Crib Reactions, man. Crib Reactions, stay dropping videos on there, man.
We're about to hit 13K subs. We're like 20 subscribers away from 13,000. Get us to 15,000 over there. We got 900 videos.
Ooh,
that's pretty cool. Check out some of our latest drops. YouTube is being a hater. You gotta like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because the algorithm has been throwing all kinds of things off. But still support our latest videos here. We got videos from Sean Paul and Tyler and Selena Gomez and Jenny and 1OK Rock and XG and Dua Lipa. Dua Lipa's big in the States. So check that out. All of our latest reactions right there. Crib reactions. And if you really love us, check us out on Patreon for exclusive content not available on YouTube. And that is in any of our latest videos on Crib reactions in their description. Link to Patreon there. We do have some free videos on Patreon, but not that many.
But enough about all of that. You ready to start the other half of the show?
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about my dog.
Exactly.
So we have NBA legend Iman Shumpert is going through it. The divorce between him and Teyana Taylor has been finalized, with Teyana Taylor receiving 4 houses valued up to $10 million, a one-time 7-figure payment, various luxury vehicles including a $300K Maybach, a $70K Mercedes Sprinter, and a tour bus. She also retains 100% ownership, of her companies. Furthermore, Iman Shumpert is obligated to provide $8K per month in child support for their daughters and cover the full cost of their private school education. So a lot of people are thinking that Iman got finessed, but when you look at it, it looks like it was actually a pretty fair split, and he's really not getting the hammer put to him on the monthly amount, given what he's actually making. But do you want to play a video clip first, or do you have something to say?
No, it's not a real video clip. I mean, something funny. But I mean, I have something to say. So I mean, this whole situation was crazy. After going over the court documents and seeing everything that was said on both sides, I just want to know, when did the problem really happen? Because I really don't feel like they really even had any problems. I mean, you already see Teyana Taylor always coming out saying, "Oh yeah, we're divorcing, but it's 1,000%, no cheating situations." And then, so I mean, there was no cheating situation, like she said, 1,000%. You definitely know Iman Shumpert wasn't putting any hands on Teyana Taylor, because she definitely would have handled him.
She would have beat him up.
She definitely would have beat him up.
She knows jujitsu.
Exactly. So you already know it wasn't that situation. But I mean, her's basically saying that, oh, he was basically just jealous of my fame. I felt like people actually take pictures. They wanted to take pictures of me and not him.
Yeah, she really talked down on him. I mean, she was really just saying, like, that she was the better person, and it was like, he was actually making more money than her.
That was funny.
She was like basing it off of social media presence. Like, I have how many followers does she have?
She's like, I mean, right now 17 mil. She was
17.
Yeah,
she's a star.
I mean, that was crazy. I mean,
it's all from the what was the music video where she just danced in the gym
with the Faded? I think that
Kanye?
The Kanye West Faded video.
Yeah, that's what everyone followed from.
I mean, but no, I mean, she did more than that. She helped do help choreograph a Beyonce video. She did the She did the Super Sweet 16.
No, I know she did a lot.
Remember,
of
she
stuff.
used to go with Brandon Jennings.
Yeah, she did a lot of stuff before that, but I'm just saying that's what put her over the top.
Yeah, definitely put her over the top. And then also she ended up signing with Good Music with Kanye West. Ended up dropping the albums, but she didn't like some of the albums.
She knows Pharrell.
Exactly. I don't know if Pharrell's like her godfather, or it was like one of those situations, like her dad worked with Pharrell.
I forget who her dad is. I think her dad's in the music industry, because she was on like Sweet 16 back in the day, when she was like, where they would throw, like, the celebrity people would throw their kids huge birthday parties.
Exactly.
She was on that back then as like a celebrity kid.
But I never guessed that I would have never guessed in a million years that she would have been acting like this. I mean, after going over the whole documents and watching the videos, basically I just feel sorry for Iman having to go through that whole situation of how basically Teyana Taylor, in her paperwork on her side of the story, felt like once Iman basically stopped playing basketball, basically stopped receiving the long contracts from basketball, that she was the reason why they stayed afloat. She was the one that got them the job of Dancing on the Stars, the one of the TV shows on The Shy.
She was like the one keeping him famous.
Basically keeping him famous, basically getting him a job as a DJ and everything. She was the reason. She was basically calling him in her mind, she was calling him a bum. Like, you wouldn't have done this without me. Also, I mean, like, going through in the documents here, she always talked about how she was highly decorated, how she had 4 signature shoes.
Oh yeah, she did.
She talked about how she did stuff with Beyonce, how she's a choreographer. So I mean, she talks about a lot of like herself. She basically like glossed herself. She glazed herself real hard.
She was glazing herself real hard. You're exactly right. But it's just it doesn't make sense. You feel like that they would be a team, but it feels like every time she's talking in the documents of what's being said, that like it's like a comparison.
Mm-hmm.
Like she keeps on comparing herself against him, and it's like, y'all are supposed to be a team, so it's supposed to be the accomplishments are for the whole family. It's not just you versus him. So
Exactly.
it seemed very weird, and I don't know how it goes. If you're like famous from the time you're a kid, and you end up being with someone else that's famous, that it's like you always got to feel like you're the more famous one, so you can wear the pants in the family. I mean, we saw that whole thing with Gabrielle Union saying that she was going 50-50 just so she could have the same say as Dwayne Wade, but it was literally breaking her financially.
Mm-hmm.
And then she let him take over the bills, and he's like, I could have been did this. Like, it wasn't that big of a deal, but she was just that self-conscious about it that she wanted to pay half of the bills so she felt like she could have half of the say.
I mean, with that situation, I remember Iman. They did say that when she was giving birth with the baby, Iman said that he needed help with the bills. He couldn't do everything himself. So I remember that situation happened. But I mean, after going through this whole court documents, them having like seven properties and all these different vehicles. I mean, of course you need help. You can't paying all that on your own. And I mean, Tiana Taylor's not getting the number one movies
Or album.
or horrible.
I mean, not to diss her, but she's more like she has like a cult following. Like her albums will do have decent, but she's still like kind of like an indie artist level or like a very high level indie artist. She's not putting up, like Taylor Swift or Beyonce numbers. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
She's not doing that. But and then on top of that, I do feel bad because with the way that she's talking about herself in the book, in the whole document is basically like how. And I'm confused. Like, how do you feel like you doing all these basically having all these accolades? Like, you did a song with Beyonce. You got these shoes. You basically helped choreograph some of Glorilla's songs, some concert tours. You feel like that's way more than basically Iman Shumpert's whole NBA career. He got a whole championship ring. Number one and number two, his net worth is $16 million. Your net worth is $5 million. So net worth wise, he basically has more than you.
Yeah, but she probably make him spend it.
Yeah,
I mean, you saw how many properties they had and stuff.
True 7. I mean, yeah, I see that. I see how many properties they have, but you knowing how many properties you have, and you know that I make 16, 17 million net worth, and your net worth is 5 million. You over here basically complaining, saying that Iman Shumpert didn't give you the NBA lifestyle that you deserve. Don't make any.
Not LeBron James.
And that was like the tip on the iceberg. Like in the end of the document, she was basically saying like Iman Shumpert did play in the NBA, but he didn't give you the NBA, give her the NBA lifestyle. And I'm like, what's the NBA lifestyle?
Yeah, like Iman probably had like 3 good contracts in his career, and they were probably like half decent, where he was making anywhere. I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
He made a total of $48 million his whole NBA. Well, and in 1 year he had 48. In 1 year he got $48 million from his rookie contract, and then with the
his whole career he got 48.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like I don't remember how many years he exactly played, but to me he's probably making anywhere between like 5 and 15 million a year. Mm-hmm. Depending on when the contract was.
Exactly.
So, it's not like he's like, right now the good guys, some of them are getting paid $50 million a year, and that's what he made his whole career. So I see what she's saying, but I mean, yeah, he didn't have a signature shoe. He wasn't an all-star. He was an all-NBA player. He was a really good role player that was
never made
one of the best on defense.
You never made $48 million. You never came close to $48 million.
With Tiana Taylor?
Exactly.
Yeah, but her dad's famous.
It doesn't mean anything. Exactly. That's not you.
No.
Like, you can't beat me on the count of your dad. Like,
I wonder what her family money is. I forget who her dad is. Her dad's well known. I think he was in the music industry or something else. Mm-hmm. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he probably has some good wealth. So who knows? She's like, my family's net worth makes you look like a shrimp.
Exactly, and this is exactly why he divorced. He's okay with the whole divorce. And when I heard this whole thing,
she's going back to Brandon Jennings.
Never that. And then once I seen this whole little breakdown of what happened and reading the documents, and her basically saying like, even though he's the broke one, when she wrote down like how much money that she brings in a year and how much money he brings in a year, I mean, not in a year, in a month, how much he brings in a month and how much she brings in a month, she was basically saying like she brings around $93K a month and he brings around 112K a month. And I'm like, well, if he's bringing in 112K a month, it doesn't matter that you got 17 million subscribers on Instagram, and he barely has 5 million on Instagram. He makes way more than you still. And the fact that you're talking to him all crazy like this, like nobody wants to be talked to like that. Like I
Well,
don't.
and the thing is I think he played over 10 years, so he would get the NBA
Yeah,
pension.
he has an NBA pension. Also, they're saying like in this whole little divorce situation, he has to take care of the whole children's health care benefits. But
He should get it through the NBA.
he does. He's like, I've been doing it anyway because I was getting through
He could just claim them.
exactly. So that's why I like when you're going through the documents and reading this, like him basically her getting like 10 million in value. Basically, like her getting 10 million in value, getting a 330K in a Mercedes Benz. I mean, it doesn't sound that bad at all. Then seeing, oh yeah, you got to pay 8K a month. I mean, originally she wanted him to pay 20K a month. And
Yeah, that seems like a win.
so I mean, him basically being knocked down to 8K a month is basically a win. And then after they release more information now that
What's crazy though that this is like the second time though that she's like divorced him, because usually it's like right before they're gonna fully go through with it, she's like, "You want to try to make this work? You just gotta admit this and this," and they'll be like, "Whatever," and then they'll like call it off. But the lawyers still get paid every time.
True.
But it's funny that rich people or famous people do that they like want to make that much of a deal out of that to get like literally have to pay lawyers. But we'll see if this goes all the way through. I guess. Do you think this is the final straw? Do you think they're not gonna reconcile?
I mean, yeah, I don't think they're gonna reconcile. They already finalized everything They already finalized everything. They let all the information out. They're saying that out of the 7 properties, Tiana Taylor got 4 of them. Iman Shepherd got 3 of them. They're also saying that 2 of the properties that out of the 4 properties, 2 of the properties that Tiana Taylor owned solely by herself, 2 of them were both for her and Iman's. Also, when it comes to the vehicle situation, one of the let me see, some of the vehicles are already hers, and some of the vehicles were they bought together, and one vehicle was damaged an insurance claim, so that's what he has to pay. And then also when you go to Iman's Trumper side, he got 3 properties. He ended up keeping his Miami condo because that's what he really wanted a lot, and also he ended up keeping his Iman keeps all his luxury cars. He keeps his 3 cars. He also keeps his properties, all the properties that he purchased. He keeps his Miami condo and additional properties that both contributed to. So I mean, they both came out in the win. I mean, the lump sum of money, they really didn't say anything about that 7-figure lump sum of money situation. So I mean, it sounded bad at first, but once you break down everything and really see all the final document,
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
I just don't like how she had to downplay him the whole time, and it's literally in the documents that she called him a bum, like in 50 different ways. And then at the end of the day, he's gonna be paying her because he makes more. And it's like, well, if he was a bum, why is he paying more? You know? And it's like, I don't know. It's just crazy. It's crazy how things go when they get petty.
I feel like she started to get petty because I understand, like, yeah, once NBA players do leave their job, they do get depressed because that's all they knew. All they knew was basketball. So yeah, once they leave the NBA and then like they can't get no full contract, they keep getting 10 days, or they get nothing at all. Yeah, it makes them down. It makes them depressed. You see them at the house more. They're not doing a lot. I understand.
That's why they all start podcasts like Gil.
Exactly, and he has a podcast also.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, I understand that, but nobody wants to hear like, oh yeah, I'm the reason why you got put onto this job. I'm the reason why you're on Dancing with the Stars. I'm the reason you're on this. Like, you already know he down. Read the room.
Well, plus it's not like he was a nobody that came out of nowhere. He's literally an NBA player that was a lottery draft pick, first round lottery draft pick that went to the Knicks and had a great rookie season. And, he got injured his second year in the NBA where he was on the way looking like he could be an all-star player. So it's like, it's not like he was, just a nobody.
Mm-hmm.
So she downplayed him a lot. He ended up having a decent career at a role player level and ended up being an NBA champion with his bro J.R. Smith and LeBron James on the Cavs.
True.
So, he definitely still had a pretty good career. And like you said, he played long enough to get a pension. So he's set for the rest of his life.
And he's set for the kids, for the healthcare insurance for the rest of his life. But
healthcare for himself, his
Mhm.
kids, and a monthly paycheck, that he'll never have to worry about.
Exactly. And I mean, no dudes wants to go around hearing that stuff, especially when you over there contributing to all this. But I mean, we got a video right here of how Iman Shumpert feels right now. Then we
Here
gonna
I
move on
am
to the
being
next
an
topic.
honest man, right? You want to see what it gets you? This is what it is. She just emptied the bank account! And I just paid American Express. I'm fucked!
Where did you get that clip?
It was crazy. I mean, the Grand Wizard.
Oh my god!
Shout
Shout out Grand Wizard.
Man, shout out Grand Wizard, but not shout out this next person right here, man. Moving on to the sports.
We want to speak about the ultimate petty.
Facts.
We got the ultimate petty LaBelle here. High school track star charged after allegedly striking competitor with baton during state championship relay. She tried to claim innocence, but we've seen you in 4K. We've seen you from multiple angles. You don't come around and swing wide when you're running and smack someone in the head and then say, I don't understand how y'all are challenging our character or my character. But we're going to watch the video and then we're going to give you our thoughts. Do you think that she's telling the truth or not?
She's lying.
Swing back. She let her intrusive thoughts win.
Just a person by myself. Nobody's gonna believe me because I can admit from the video it does look purposeful, but I know my intentions and I would never hit somebody on purpose.
Nobody could have seen this coming.
When you get on the other side of the track, you have to cross into lane 1. You have to merge in. And as I was coming up on her, she kind of like made me like get cut off a little bit, so I backed away. And then as we got around the curve, she kept bumping me in my arm. And then finally when we got off the curve, I like slowly started passing her, and then that's when she just hit me with the baton and I fell off the track.
Kaylin ran off the track and her mother ran onto it. Team trainers came to her aid and the opposing school, IC Norcom, was quickly disqualified. But the damage had already been done.
I could feel like a headache coming up, so I just set out. But I recently went to the doctor and they prescribed me with a concussion and a possible fractured skull.
Now her parents are looking for an apology. They've got one already from the IC Norcom athletic director and the opposing athlete's parents. Now they just want one from the coach and the opposing athlete herself.
They were beside us at the event. They were watching the...
Thank y'all for supporting me. Because nobody else wanted to hear my story except for people that know me and people that know I would never do anything like that. I would never harm anybody. I'm not a fighter. I'm not even confrontation. I wouldn't even do that on purpose. And I thank y'all for believing in me, and I love y'all.
Not a real tear was shed.
Yeah, exactly. How you got all them people to believe in a lie? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, if you didn't know, this happened at a track meet. I forgot. I think it was Virginia. This happened in the track meet. I mean, she clearly hit the girl, but she wants to blame it on the angles. Like, oh yeah, if you look on this angle, or if you look in this angle, yeah, it looks like I hit him. But no, if you look at the other angle, it shows that like, oh yeah, when I was running, she cut in front of me. My baton got caught in her
Got caught in her head.
Mm-hmm. Got caught in her outfit or her hair, and then I was trying to like move it out, and like I just kept whacking her. I mean, golly, it was just crazy. It's just crazy how like she didn't want to take any accountability for anything that happened. I mean, she, like my co-host said, she didn't even shed a tear in this whole thing. And then the fact that her parents want to sit here and actually believe this delusion, knowing that we got you a daughter in 4K.
Apologized, which is wild. Because the parents they said her parents apologized, but not herself or her coach. But the school district director and her parents apologized. So that's crazy. And I don't know who's hugging her right there, if that's one of her parents or someone else that's supporting her. But, I mean, we got you from two angles. It literally looks like a wind-up. I wish they would have kept the camera focused because I don't know if she stopped or kept running. It looks like she stopped for a little bit, but the video cuts out. Mm-hmm. So I have no idea if she completely stopped. But, I mean, the video doesn't look good. And she said the video doesn't look good. So it's like, what else is there to say? Like, we got your wind up. We got you bringing your elbow wide, and then we got the contact. Like, that's if this is an NBA game and they do a review, that'd be a flagrant.
Exactly. This would have been a flagrant. I mean, they did say she did get disqualified. Her and the school did get disqualified from this event. They did not say that she's going to be banned from basically all high school sports. They didn't say anything about that at all. But I mean, I feel like they should ban her and ban the whole track team, because there's no reason you should allow this to happen. There's no reason where in your right mind that you could think in the open track where everybody's watching you that you can just swing and hit somebody in the head and you can get away with it. Like, I don't know who you think you is. You're
not special.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and this whole fake thing, like, you're not special. We're not buying it. It's crazy that you have anyone believe in this. I mean, literally just watch the video and you can see it. But we'll see what happens. If there's an update, we'll let you know. But wasn't she gonna get charged with like simple assault or something like that?
Yeah, right now they're saying that the person that got alleged, well, they're not alleged, she did get hit. The person that got hit in the back of the head, her and her family are taking it to court. The girl that hit him in the head said that she tried to message her on Facebook, but I think she's blocked, so she can't message her on Facebook or message her anywhere or Instagram or anything. So I mean, the family's taking them to court, and this basically person here is basically all upset. Like, the parents are all upset. Like, now we got to drive 3 hours to go to court to handle this situation. Well, yeah, now you got to, because your
daughter was acting up.
Your birth a disobedient kid.
Oh my God!
Exactly, man. I'm just crazy.
I can't wait for you to have kids, cuz I'm gonna corrupt them.
Let's see,
and then we'll see what happens.
If my kid
does,
get
blamed for all kinds of stuff.
Listen, if somebody does anything like this to my kid, best believe I'm jumping over the barricade.
Oh, if your kid got hit,
exactly.
And you're tackling the kid.
I'm beating up the kid and the parent.
Have you ever seen those videos where they're showing like the youth football, like elementary school football, and like a kid does a cheap hit on another kid, and then the parent comes out of nowhere and like pushes the kid down into the cheap hit, and it's like, what is going on here?
I saw those, and I also saw when the mom went to school with the daughter, and they tag teamed the girl, and I'm with it.
You're with tag teaming?
Exactly. Hey, yo. But now, once again, y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this. But moving on to our WNBA hoop dreams, looks like the male practice player tryouts are coming up soon.
Saturday, April 12th at 10 a.m. at El Camino College.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna be able to guard Cameron Brink in the post. You're gonna be able to cross up. What's the girl from the
Rika Jackson? Oh,
no, Rika. I know
Plum?
Rika Jackson. Yeah, Kelsey Plum. I forgot Kelsey Plum's name for a second. See if you could cross up Kelsey Plum.
Of course.
I know my co-host is gonna be like, Rika, you could post me up all day, every day.
Come on, I'm gonna hit him with the back. I'm gonna hit him with the nutmeg. Trey Young. Nah, but I mean, it's crazy. This is very funny.
I hit him with the nutmeg.
All right, well, this is very funny. I mean, the LA Sparks definitely do need this, because right now they're coming off of the worst WNBA season ever.
They traded our girl.
Oh yeah, they ended up trading our girl, Lexi
Brown.
They ended up trading Lexi Brown, and also
Seattle.
Exactly, and also this season they only won 8 games. Which is it's just horrible. This is trash.
Cameron got injured, so it's not her fault. She tore her ACL, right?
Yeah, she tore her ACL. I mean, the Sparks ended up going 8-32. So I mean, yeah, this is just horrible. But it looks like here the coach is trying to get the LA Sparks better, but Cameron Brink says, pump the brakes. She not cool with this idea at all. We're gonna play the video right here of why she not cool with it. Then we're gonna tell you why she tripping.
I guess my confession is I'm really icked out by the potential new practice players.
Okay, I haven't seen the post. Can you give me an example?
It's basically just like a flyer. It's like me, Dearica, Rakia, and Kelsey. And it's like male practice players wanted. And usually we use like USC college guys that also like do it for the women's team at USC.
Okay.
And all the comments are like, let Cameron Brink back me down, like, or something about Rakia or something about Kelsey. And now I'm just like, preferably they're gay.
No, for real. That's like, they need to go through a heavy HR training.
Who are we trusting coming into this gym?
But the nerve to just like sit there on their phones and be like, I want to back it up on camera. Ew.
You want to back it up on me?
No, but like, could you imagine?
I'm not boxing anyone out. That Lynn, our new coach, is going to be screaming at me for not rebounding. I'm not boxing out anyone.
Horrible.
You could box me out, shawty.
It's horrible. I mean, looks like here. I mean, they got basically like my coach said. Tryouts are Saturday, April 12th, from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. I mean, hearing Cameron Brinks talk like this. I mean, this is exactly why y'all only won 8 games, because you're trying
scared.
You're scared. You're trying to play the basically the college team. Like, you want the pros, baby. You need to play some real people.
She wants to play the college women's guys practice
It's
squad.
gay. She don't want to play any straight man. She wants to play the gay ones. Like, I
You
don't
still qualify.
horrible.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
He got
But yeah, I know it's funny that she was making the jokes that I was just making before we played the video. But I mean, come on, the jokes is gonna happen. Hopefully, they get some players out there that take it serious. I wonder if they have to check any credentials, like, oh, if you didn't play high school or if you didn't play any division of college, you can't come out as a practice player, because you might get guys that never played ball at all, and they're going out there because they just want to get a chance to be close to Cameron Brink.
Sure.
Watch them.
I mean, yeah, you do gotta watch some of those, but those people gonna get kicked out real fast. I mean, with the practice team, I heard they can only have like 8 to 10 players. And I mean, this is gonna be a lot different from what the college kids was doing, because they're saying like they used to have the college kids help, but sometimes college kids wouldn't show up.
They had class.
They
had spring break.
But they just didn't want to go because they didn't want to waste their time playing against a bunch of females. They want some real competition.
Or I wonder if they pay him, or if it's like volunteer.
Yeah, that's one thing I didn't see. They didn't talk about the pay, how much they paying these people, but
Like, you get to be next to Cameron Brink. That's your pay.
hey man, horrible. I did see Gilbert Arenas and them talk about,
him and Nick Young are gonna go.
Yeah, him and Nick Young's gonna come as Joanna Man with a wig on, and she was like,
He's gonna make the team.
Then Lexi was like, "You're not gonna make the team." She's like, "Yeah, I am. Watch this." it was just hilarious.
Do a 360 layup. They're like, "You made it."
Exactly. I mean,
that would be a good movie.
The Sparks needs
Joanna Man 2, Nick Young.
Exactly. The Sparks do need something. I do feel like the injuries did slow them down. If Cameron Brinks did stay healthy the whole season.
But now they got 3 stars. Oh, what's the girl at the bottom left?
I forgot. Comment down below.
She's pretty good too.
Yeah, I forgot her name. Comment down below. What's the girl in the bottom left? I think that's the other that's her center. I just draw a blank right now. But moving on here to the next topic, it's time to talk about.
Dwight Howard said he was kicked off the Lakers because he told LeBron James to stop acting like a B and get back on defense. So they were talking to Mario Chalmers. Mario Chalmers said that he had a similar experience, and before you know it, they were both no longer playing with LeBron. But we're going to play the video clip, and then we'll be back.
Let Rio I never heard of this story though. What did he say? What did you say?
Stop acting like a bitch. That's it.
All right.
I
said that, man, and I got kicked off the Lakers, so I know how you feel, nigga.
I got big for the whole game, bro. It's just like certain things you can't say.
You can't say that. I said that one time, and I was off the team.
Yeah, let GM get him out.
Damn, bro, that's the year after we won the championship, man.
That's what happened?
But it was not. For real, that's what happened.
It happened on defense, huh?
It happened on defense. And I was like, yo, you got to get back. And he got mad because I said something. And I was like, yo, stop acting like a bitch, man. God damn.
Man, Dwight Howard, you got to understand, man. You got to understand your teammates. And I think Dwight Howard, maybe if you have that relationship with the player and, that's your bro and you say that, they know you don't really mean anything by it. But if you don't and you just say that to a player, you're new on the team or something, you say that LeBron and you've never acted that way with him before, that maybe LeBron would feel some type of way. I mean, we saw the whole altercation or sideline situation with Draymond Green and Kevin Durant when KD was on the Warriors, and how that kind of ended him being on the team with Draymond going off on him. So, it's unfortunate. Sometimes LeBron does, not get back on defense or be uninterested in plays. I literally saw a highlight back when Kuzma was on the Lakers, where Kuzma was pushing him in the position to play defense. So it is pretty funny that LeBron's known as one of the best players, but he still takes place
Little
off.
B, and that, I mean that is funny. I don't know what's going on with these NBA players. Like they not built tough. Like I remember Michael Jordan has punched Steve Kerr in the mouth, and they still ended up playing together. Like you can't call your coach, you can't call your teammate the B word because you ain't playing defense and tell them to get on D. I mean that don't make any sense.
Then that's not your teammate.
Exactly, it's not your teammate. They just a crybaby. But I mean, it's LeBron. I mean, think about it. LeBron treats all his basically teammates as basically Daniel gets exposable pieces. Like if you don't like what you're saying, he feel like you not giving enough effort. He's gonna
shut up over there, booby.
He's gonna grab you, throw you.
Shut up over there, Mario.
Exactly. He's gonna grab you, throwing you on a whole nother team, and then you have to worry about that later. Like Dennis Schroeder, we ain't hear about Dennis Schroeder since.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Shut up about that, D'Angelo Russell.
Exactly.
You off the team. Oh, AD, you don't want to play center? Off the team.
Exactly. See, exactly what he did to AD, because I know it. Something in my bones say that LeBron James is the reason why Luka is on the Lakers right now, because him and AD probably wasn't agreeing on something, and he was like, "You gotta go."
The reason's because AD couldn't be a number one option. I mean, Street Clothes Davis, even when LeBron would be out, like they wouldn't win a single game. Like their record when AD would be healthy and LeBron would be out, they had like a losing record.
True.
So it's like AD could never carry that load, and you already see now with LeBron being out for a couple weeks, that Luka and Austin Reeves are able to carry that load. I actually think this current Lakers team could use Dwight Howard, especially if they end up playing somebody like Denver, because Jameson is like a young Dwight Howard, but he doesn't really not quite that level. But I think right now you would want the current Dwight Howard, because Dwight Howard played really good on the Lakers. When they won the championship, and then he kind of got blackballed from the league for whatever reason. They forced him into retirement. I mean, they called LeBron the B, and I guess they kicked him out the league. And he was dropping like 40 points a game with the Shanghai Sharks. So I don't know. Who knows if he could still play? It would be cool if he got one last run in him, especially with him being up for the Hall of Fame. What if he got up for the Hall of Fame and won another championship? That would be crazy, but
I don't think I've seen any player do that. Like, because right now he is nominated as the finalist to be in the Hall of Fame. So what if he gets in the Hall of Fame, then the Lakers make that call, or the Mavericks make that call, because they need a couple more games they need a couple more players.
They're not gonna make the plan.
You think? I mean, they try not to forfeit. They try not to lose no game and no money.
Let them forfeit. Fire Nico.
Oh,
but LeBron James, it's just funny because they call him the GOAT, but real GOATs don't act like this. But I could see definitely calling Mario Chalmers a B, and you might say that to Dwight Howard every once in a while because he's too goofy. But it's funny that LeBron couldn't take it.
It's definitely funny LeBron couldn't take it. But y'all comment down below. Is LeBron James being a little B for kicking, basically not letting his team express themselves and tell him to get on defense? Or, I mean, hey, man, I'm the king. You got to abide by my rules.
Bow down to the king.
Thanks.
But, yeah, speaking of people that are bowing down to the standings, we got the Dallas Mavericks still in turmoil after the Luka trade to L.A., and they've had such unfortunate news or what's going on lately with their injury history. Most of their players are injured. They have so many injured players that they're actually at risk of forfeiting the games and not having available players. And when they did the trade to get Martin by trading Grimes, they actually got so close to the hard cap that they can't even sign any other players with a hardship waiver because they literally have no money left to sign players. So the Dallas Mavericks are the worst. They're cursed. It's the worst it's ever been. When they're shooting free throws at home games, there's fired Nico Chance, PJ Washington, saying that they don't even, the home games aren't even fun right now because it's all about the trade. He said we just need to accept it and moved on. The trade happened. They just got to accept who they have now and move on. But no one's letting it go. We even got a video here of someone at City Hall, display, just voicing his displeasure for the situation, and we're gonna play the clip here.
About 3 weeks ago, the citizens of Dallas were absolutely betrayed. What happened? Our franchise player, Luka Doncic, who is beloved by the city, absolutely beloved by the city, was traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. We now have the information to piece it all together. The Adelson family, who are the new owners of the Dallas Mavs, purchased the Dallas Mavs as well as a plot of land where the Cowboys Stadium used to be here in the city of Irving. They purchased this land with the intention to open a large casino and potentially a new Dallas Mavericks arena. So, in the past couple years, the state of Texas has been lagging on passing the bill to legalize gambling. So what did the Adelson family do? They traded away Luka Doncic. Why? This was a show of power. They wanted to show this city, they wanted to show our state that they mean business and that they're willing to do whatever it takes to have their way. According to the Dallas Morning News, the Adelson family has spent at least $14 million in political donations lobbying to legalize gambling in this state. As representatives of this city, your job is to look after the best interest of your citizens. All the city cares about is economic impact. Money, money, money. What about the moral impact? Did you guys consider that? What about when people become degenerate gamblers? When people go broke? When crime and drugs are infested in our city? When people develop mental illnesses because they're addicted to gambling? When you introduce gambling to our city, these are things that will be happening. The billionaires won't care because the money will be flowing into their pockets. They don't care at all. It's going to be on our hands. So the question is the Adelson family lobbying with the council members of Irving? This is a question we have to ask. Did they promise to fund any of the city council members' campaigns? Why are they so in a rush to get this process moving? What's funny is that they're actually advocating for the citizens of Texas to be involved in the bill with the state of Texas to legalize gambling. But they want to rush this city council vote without the citizens of Irving even getting a chance to do any research. They don't want to move to Vegas. They want to bring Vegas here. The Adelson family has robbed us of a sports legend, and now they want to rob our city of our dignity. Let's make the right decision and send the Las Vegas Sands all the way back to the desert. He's supposed to have a statue.
Luka's supposed to have a statue, and I agree with him, man. Luka supposed to have a statue out here. I mean, Nico really did F the Mavs up. I mean, he traded away he traded away Grimes. He ended up picking up Caleb Williams. Don't need Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams injured now.
Oh, Martin?
And Caleb Martin was injured now, so I mean that's messing up everything. They can't pick up nobody. They got the whole two-way player situation going on where they have Kai Jones on a two-way. They have two other people on a two-way, but you can only play 50 games on a two-way contract. A lot of those players are coming up to their two-way, basically coming up to the end of the 50 days. So, I mean, they may end up having to forfeit and lose some money. Some people are saying that may be on the Nets game on March 24th. That may be the game that they may have to forfeit. But I mean, did you see this? I remember when we first started talking about the Mavs beginning of the season, you was like, "Oh, what team's not gonna make the what team's not gonna make the playoffs?" And you had no clue that the Mavs would have been that team, but you was right about the Suns.
Oh yeah, I knew the Suns were gonna be trash. I mean, the Mavs were gonna be good. I mean, I felt like that they had the roster that went to the finals last year, and they made the tweak that Klay Thompson is definitely way better than Derrick Jones Jr., and you can't just, like, what they would do in the finals is double team off of Derrick Jones Jr. and, basically live with the results.
Facts.
And so they were able to double team, and with Klay, you can't do that. So I felt like they had the team to really make the difference, and Kyrie even getting better to go to the finals. But Luka got hurt, and he was in and out of the lineup. Lively got hurt, and then Gafford got hurt. And then the management, I think it was a financial move. I think they didn't want to pay him that supermax contract.
Facts.
And so they're like, they're not approving our gambling, and we don't want to pay him this contract. Let's go ahead and show a power move and kill two birds with one stone. you know, you're going to mess with us, we're going to mess with you, we're going to get rid of the franchise player, not have to pay him, and we're really going to put the screws to you.
So
So
we're gonna blame it on Bud Light or hookah.
yeah, exactly. And a lot of people are also giving hate now to Mark Cuban, saying that, you know, if you would have just kept the team as is, you would have still been in charge and this never would have happened, because he himself said he would have never done the trade, because even the trade didn't make sense. They literally got Anthony Edwards, who's always injured, and
Anthony Davis?
they got, or yeah, Anthony Davis, excuse me, and they got Christie.
Yeah.
And it's like
Christie's balling, but I think he's hurt right now. I want to say he's hurt, but I mean, I got to definitely check that out.
But when he's been playing pretty good. He's definitely almost been a starter level. But yeah,
Facts.
Max Christie, and then they got like one draft pick, and it's so shameful because it's like you would think that you could get like twice that type of pool in a trade. Like even if you try to do that trade in 2K, it's like you're not putting enough in the trade for it to
Facts.
work. And so it's just absolutely crazy. And also, a lot of people believe that this may have been a move by the NBA, that they forced their hand because the ratings are down. And then after this trade, some of the Luka Laker games have had the highest views that they've had in like 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely bringing the viewership back. It's definitely making things interesting again. We're pairing a generational talent with LeBron James, possibly giving him a window to win 1 or 2 championships before he retires. Because it literally feels like he just stole Kyrie's teammate.
Basically.
Like, oh, Luka is everything I've been looking for. He let me be the number 2 option. He could take over. I get to coast until the big moments. He took Kyrie to the finals as a second option. What do you think he'll do with me?
Facts.
And he literally stole his teammate. So I think it's a combination of all the things above. You know, I was a Dallas Mavericks fan, but I am not, you know, strict, you know, to one franchise. I follow my favorite players. You know, when you know, Carmelo went to Mari Stoudemire and Carmelo went to New York, they became my favorite team. And then Porzingis became my favorite player when they got old, and then he got traded to Dallas, and then Porzingis and Luka were my favorite, and then I stuck with Luka with Dallas. So now that Luka's gone to the Lakers, we're gonna have to go jump ship. I never thought I did not see. I thought Luka was going to be Dallas till he retired, or maybe at least till he was really old, that I would be a Lakers fan in the near future. But I already liked Hillbilly Kobe. You know, LeBron's the 3rd greatest player of all time. So it's, you know, it's a privilege to watch Hillbilly Kobe and the 3rd greatest player of all time.
I guess so. But y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole mass situation. Do you feel like they have to forfeit? And do you blame
They don't have the players, they have to. And they
Sure, we
can't
have at
sign one
least
even
8.
with the hardship.
And
then I think they would get in trouble if they dressed 8, but only played 7.
I mean, you never know,
because the guy's actually injured and can't play.
Have him play like 2-3 minutes. You know, he'll be all right.
Have him limp out there for 30 seconds.
Exactly.
And then take him back out.
Yeah, exactly. You know, take.
They're gonna put the screws to him if they do that. I hope they do.
Oh, yeah,
I hope Nico gets banished. They should make Nico live in another country. They should ban him from America.
He's definitely going to be banned from Dallas
He's
or
banned
Texas
from Dallas.
as soon as this whole season over with. But I mean, once again, y'all comment down below how y'all feel about that situation. But now it's time for new Music Mondays. We got it's a legendary photo right here.
Who we got in the photo?
Who we got? We got Vegeta, Goku, Trunks, Gohan. We got everybody.
There you go. There's a villain in the background.
We got keep going.
We got Cell. But check out New Music Monday. We drop in new music every week, and Music Mix number 5. Y'all finally moving over to Music Mix number 5. Y'all been stuck on 1 through 4, but we need number 5 to get 1,000 views. Just like Music Mix 1 through 4 all do. They all got 1,000 views plus. So lock in with this. We now have 226 videos available of Music Mix 5. So just hit the 3 dots, and you can hit shuffle, and it'll shuffle the whole playlist for you if you're on mobile or if you are on computer.
Exactly. And you already know me. I definitely need to check out the new music. I know y'all check out the new music that dropped this week, man. You got that Playboy Cardi.
I Am Music, 4Bats, Lucky, a bunch of other people that we probably don't care about. But let's just use this segment, Coast. What do you think about the Playboy Cardi album? What do you rate it 1 through 10 now that you've got a chance to listen to it for a little bit? Did you like a majority of the 30? You like it 9.5 worth of the 30 songs?
I like that. That's a rating. I give it 9.5 out of 30 songs. I probably like at least 17 of them.
I was gonna give it like a 9.3, but then some of the songs had Kendrick on it, and I'm a certified Kendrick hater, so then I had to chop him down to like 8.5.
Oh Lord!
After deductions, I'll give him like an 8.5 on the album.
Haters hate.
Because a lot of the songs sound very similar. It's like Playboy Cardi's always been like a Chief Keef clone,
Uh-huh.
and it's just like he just took one of his music and then just like took that sound to
And
like
spammed it.
and spammed it, and it's like now he's just today's making the vamp life music. So I don't know, man. Some of the songs are okay. I'll give him that. I like a lot of his older songs better than his current stuff, but I don't know. It seems a little bit old to still be cosplaying as a vampire.
Disrespectful, but yeah, I mean, I like the album. I like the hardcore rock beats. I feel like when I play this, I really only can play it in the morning time, or if I'm like drunk as hell
At
and
the
like going
gym?
to the club. Nah, nah, at the gym. I ain't tried that one yet. But I mean, they had a lot of other songs that came out. You know,
Oh, your
1900
dog, Little Nasty X.
Little Nasty X drop, 1900 Rugrat
That Hot Box?
drop some songs. The Hot Box drop some songs.
Murder Beats, Rich the Kid.
Ooh, Rich the Kid. Okay,
Ray Vaughn.
MGM lit.
Rugrat. What did he do? A song?
Yeah, a song.
Dead Cracker. Featuring Flip Kosher.
I definitely gotta check that song out.
D Baby, Chucky, Mexican OT, Saswaka. Yeah, some good stuff there. So let us know if you like K-Boy. Playboy Cardi's album. I give it an 8.5. My coast, what? You gave it a 9.5?
A 9.5.
Yeah, let us know your rating down below. But my coast's pick of the week.
Man, I got that CJ Casino, man. CJ Casino just dropped his tape Blockstar, 12 tracks on it, man. Real quick. Peso on it. DB Powder Bag. Action Pack, that song's fire. OTB Fastlane is good. Little Dump. I mean, he had a lot of songs on here. It is funny how he's trying to capitalize he's trying to capitalize off the CJ Get Money Little Ronnie basically murder situation. He already knows everybody's checking on his page trying to see if he's the one that had anything to do with it. So what did he do? Drop an album. So when you go check out my page, you're gonna see I dropped the album, you're gonna listen to my album. So, I mean, it's kind of messed up how he did that, but I mean, it is the rap game. It's just messed up. But my Cole's pick of the week this time is...
We got Main 4CGG dropped in the album. It is a 15-track album. It's 35 minutes long. I definitely liked it. There's definitely more than half of the songs. So shout out Main. The album is actually called 43104-308. I don't know if that's like a birth date or a couple house numbers. Looks like a couple house numbers, but shout out Main from Chicago. Is one of Chief Keef's artists, and I've been loving this album, man. Shout out Main.
Facts. 11 man. Make sure y'all check out that music, man. Make sure y'all listen to that Playboy Cardi. Let us know how you feel about it. Listen to that new CJ Casino, and go check us out on Twitter, man. Philly Supreme 305. My coach is Papa O Black, man. I stay tweeting on there, man. I'm tweeting at least 10 times a day.
I'm at least tweeting once a month.
Horrible.
Yes. So like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, hit TFTC clips down below, TFTC Gaming, or Crib Reaction. Scan the QR codes to our other Instagrams, our Tales from the Crib Instagram, or Crib Reactions Instagram. And there is our QR code to TikTok. My co-host is dropping TikTok clips all the time.
Facts.
But let me get some outro music.
Exactly, man. Once again, man, thank y'all for watching. You already know, man, this episode 198, Tales from the Crib. Man, they got messy, man. Breakfast Club, y'all need to go ahead and fix that situation. Iman Shepherd, man, if you need a couple dollars, hit me up, man. I got you for real. But hey, man, it's Jesse J, Philly Supreme 305 with my co-host
Chico Grande, Chico 2 times. You rocking with us.
We rocking with
you. Check out everything else we do. I'll have a link to our other videos. Subscribe, like, comment.
Hey.
Do it all. Help us all. Give us the super things. My co-host needs LASIK.
Horrible. But hey, man, thank y'all for watching once again, man. We out.
Watch out for the chupacabras. See you next week. Swamp Enzo. Swamp. Shout out Playboy Cardi. Shout out real good _ Doty. He loves the Cardi. He goes hardy for the Cardi. Retardy for the Cardi. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.